My name is Kelly Thorpe, and I am currently a freshman at the University of Minnesota. In the summer of 2011, just before the start of my impending senior year, I ventured to Panama and had an experience that affected my views on life and impacted what I was looking for from colleges. In Panama, I worked as a 6-week volunteer through the program Amigos de las Americas. I had the opportunity to live with a host family who spoke only in Spanish, which not only helped strengthen my communication skills and multicultural knowledge, but also allowed me to build another family and community abroad.
Tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place.
Living so far away from my Minnesotan family was at times a difficult feat, but in the end was quite worth it because I uncovered the liberation felt when first striking out parentless. I recognized the importance in finding unity and friendship, especially when faced in a new situation or even cultural isolation. My Panamanian adventure allowed me to identify a few of my core beliefs, which include exposure to diversity and the importance of community. This sense of community was also infused into my neighborhood growing up. I lived in the same house in South Minneapolis for over 18 years. With such a close proximity to the lakes, urban bike trails, and just a car ride away from some of the best state parks, my appreciation for nature and exploring flourished. From a young age, my parents would take me on camping trips to northern Minnesota, Badlands, and Glacier National Park. While the arrival at these destinations was breathtakingly picturesque, I reminisce more in the journey my family and I had venturing to these sites.
Out in the garden where we planted the seeds, there is a tree as old.
With hours in the car, my parents would fill my mind with colorful stories from their childhood, lessons they had learned, their values, and their definitions of what it meant to be happy and to be successful.
Ground had a rose.
One of the core aspects of success, my dad would say, is not only doing something well, but doing something you love, something that makes you happy.
I climbed to the top.
This thought stuck with me throughout my younger years, into my adolescence, and most importantly, into my adulthood.
When the guys came around,
the question of what I could do to live a fulfilling and meaningful life became a common inquiry I wanted answered.
Held on as tightly as you held on to me.
I knew the immediate aspects of my life I enjoyed. I knew I liked nature. I knew I liked to play tennis, to travel and explore. I knew I liked trying things for the first time and taking on new experiences. I knew I loved spending time with my friends and family and strengthening my connections with those around me. All of these were beneficial for me to know and helped me understand myself better, but didn't exactly pinpoint a road I should follow for life after high school. When graduation came in June of 2012, I felt a mix of emotions. I was excited, relieved, but also really nervous. I knew the start of my collegiate life would mean it was time to start making serious decisions on what I wanted to do and what would make me feel satisfied. I took baby steps in making these decisions about having a fulfilling life. One of the things I was certain I had to include in my future was the University of Minnesota.
It's time.
Although I was hesitant about enrolling to the University of Minnesota and staying in Minneapolis, I now realize it was a satisfying choice. The U encompasses many of my revered beliefs. Being a large institution, it is diverse. I've had the chance to befriend people from not only all across the Midwest, or even the United States, but from all around the world. Even though the school is at times overwhelmingly large and spread out, I still feel a strong sense of community amongst my friends, my peers, and my faculty. More importantly, although I have not explicitly committed to a major, I have determined some viable options that encompass two of my interests, advertising and fashion. I am very proud to say that my first semester at the U has been a fulfilling experience. I can only hope that the next years will undoubtedly follow suit and present me with challenges and new experiences to satisfy me and further develop my sense of self-understanding.